Hey, what's up, TD Nation? I'm excited just to be here talking with you guys. What better thing than to hang out with all our buddies and talk health and fitness on a Monday night? So I'm excited. I guess we're the three amigos tonight. We've got Alan and myself and Joey. So we're gonna try to answer your questions and hopefully motivate you guys and
Oh,
give you a few pointers. Um, Real quick, I wanted to let you guys know if you haven't heard, we're having a retreat here in Champaign, Illinois, and I didn't write the dates down. Is it April 23rd, Joey, through the
yep, April
26th?
23rd. Yep.
23rd through the 26th. We've got a ton of cool stuff planned. So we're gonna have a live workout. We're gonna have a big pasta dinner. People are going to be running 5Ks, 10Ks, half marathons, full marathons. We're going to be tailgating. I've got it in the works to maybe even do an obstacle course, kind of like the mud runs, but there won't be any mud involved. And we might just do like a team kind of thing and do relay races, and maybe a few of us can battle it out and try to win the obstacle race. Should be a lot. I'm sure it's going to be a lot of fun. And then we're also going to be shooting like a commercial and documentary type thing that whole weekend. So Phil and another guy are going to be following us around with really expensive cameras, and we're going to look way more important than we are. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm excited for the entire weekend. I don't know if we put a number on how many people are coming, but I think how many are in the group, Joey? 150 or so?
There's 150 in the group, and from what I'm seeing, they're all coming.
Yeah, and we've got spouses on top of the people that are coming, so it's going to be really big, and it's like I'm really looking forward to it. I'm positive it's going to be the highlight of 2015 for me. I can't wait to meet all these people who we've been helping online for years and give you all a big hug. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm so excited about it, and we're trying to make it as cool as possible. So if you can join us, I really hope you can. If you don't know, we have a small group just for the retreat, so let me or else know if you're interested in maybe coming. We have people coming from Canada, from all corners of the United States, so it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it. And that kind of leads me to my first topic, and this is a topic that Larry touched on, and we have a small group for Insanity Max 30, which is crazy motivating. That Insanity Max 30 group is awesome. If you ever want a program with cardio, that's kind of like HIIT style training, Max 30 is really fun, and that group is really active. But Larry posted a video in there that really hit me, because last year, I was talking to the guys about it right before the call started, but last year I kind of I got in a funk with working out. I mean, I never missed my workouts. I never missed my workouts. But I wasn't as into them as I have been in the past. I was just kind of going through the motions, and it wasn't until till January where I started doing some powerlifting and HIIT training and bodybuilding stuff that I really got fired up and really again look forward to my workouts like I used to. And Larry posted a video where he basically said, you have to look at workouts more than just a calorie burn. Like, I know a lot of you are hopping on the treadmill and just trying to burn a bunch of calories, which is great, but at some point that's not going to be fun anymore. You're going to get bored with it unless you're training for an ultimate goal. And so what I really want to encourage all of you to do is set a goal. What do you want to do? Is it, do you want to bench press your body weight? Do you want to run an obstacle course? Do you want to run a 5K, a half marathon, a full marathon? Do you maybe want to run a Tough Mudder or Spartan race? Maybe compete in a triathlon or half triathlon. whatever it is, set a goal and surround it with stuff that you love to do, and then train for that goal. And if you'll set those goals where you're training for something, you'll find that your training actually becomes a lot more fun, and it becomes about much more than just burning calories. And the weight loss happens naturally, and your body starts to transform naturally, and you're having fun doing it, and you're not looking at it as a burden. So I really, really want to stress to you guys, find something that you love, find something that may seem impossible but that you'd love to achieve, set that goal, and then start training for it. I think you guys will have a lot more fun losing weight and getting healthy. So, all right. So this week too, I've also been. Well, let me just ask. I don't know. Maybe I don't know if any other coaches have anything to say about training for a goal. I know Alan's done a Tough Mudder, and Justin has too. Do you guys have anything to add to that?
I certainly think having a goal in mind can help you push a little bit harder. You know, like, so for me, you know, the last 7 months and the next 5 months, you know, I've got, you know, the Beachbody Classic Physique show I'm staring down. You know, same thing for Lance. So, you know, that's been making me push pretty hard, and you know, and stick to the nutrition pretty well. So yeah, I mean, having a tangible goal out there is certainly a great thing to get you rolling harder than to just, you know, have to work out and it's good for me. It's, you know, I'm working out to do this. It's a great thing.
Yeah, and there's always more than one way to skin a cat too. So, you know, if you say you're training for the 5K, you don't necessarily have to, you know, go out and, you know, do a Couch to 5K program. You can get a lot, if not most, of the cardio that you need, and you can get all that from these Beachbody workouts. Because I trained and trained and trained for a 5K before I even knew Beachbody existed, and that's how I tore up my knee. I was doing constant long-distance cardio, and it tore me up. Even to this day, I can't run for long distance of time or long periods because it tears my knee up. So, but I can do full 60 minutes of plyo. So, you know, there's all kinds of ways that you can train. So it doesn't always have to be just monotonous.
Yeah, but just make sure you guys are, you know, doing something you love. I think that's going to keep you going. I posted a lot of videos last week well, I posted one this morning on food prep because there were a few people saying, oh, they didn't have time to do this or that. So I wanted to just kind of bring it to light, because I used to think the same way. I used to think I didn't have time to eat healthy, and that couldn't be further from the truth. I spend so much less time now in having my meals prepared. So, you know, whether it's, I mean, when I was working, you know, 60 hours a week, what I would do is on my day off, I would prepare my food. So like that chili I showed you guys, it took me about 30 minutes to make an entire big batch of chili, and then I portioned it out. Those of you that don't know, there's a feature on MyFitnessPal where you can actually make your own recipes. So for that recipe of chili, I just scan the barcode on, you know, each can I'm using, and then the peppers, and then the turkey and the onion and whatever, and then it will let you divide that recipe into however many servings you want. So, you know, I wanted about 400 calories per serving, so I figured out how many I needed, and my batch of chili made about 400 calorie servings. It takes me a couple minutes to heat that up every day and have it for lunch. So, you know, all the people that are saying that it takes too long to prepare your food, or it takes too much time to eat healthy, it's just not true. If you just set aside an hour or two a week and prepare some food, it'll help you out. It'll really help you reach your goals. Another thing I wanted to do was just kind of go over my schedule throughout the day, because a lot of people ask me, you know, what I eat. Do all you guys have your mics off? I'm getting like feedback. Somebody's got their mic on. I don't want to mute myself. All right. So, so what I want to do is just kind of go through my day and tell you guys, you know, when I take my supplements, what supplements I take, when I work out. I think it'll help you guys because a lot of people email me and want to know, you know, when I'm taking creatine, when I'm taking protein, when I work out, all that stuff. So the first thing I do, and right now I'm cutting weight. So I've been kind of like Alan in reverse dieting for the last 7-8 months. So now I'm cutting weight, and when I cut weight, I will replace a meal with Shakeology and extra protein. Now I don't always use Shakeology as a meal replacement. For the last 7 months, I haven't used Shakeology as a meal replacement. I've just used it as a way to get, you know, vegetables and probiotics and prebiotics and adaptogens and all that stuff, all that good healthy stuff in me if my normal diet is missing it. So right now, first thing in the morning, I wake up, I have Shakeology and an extra scoop of protein. That's my breakfast. 2 hours later, I'll have about 30 grams of protein and some carbs. 30 minutes after that, I'll have a pre-workout, whether it's, you know, Beachbody has a really good pre-workout, energy and endurance. It's just like more caffeine and some other stuff to help you get going for your workout. 15 to 30 minutes later, I'll work out. And then right after my workout, I have Results in Recovery formula, which is Beachbody thing, and it's got the right ratio of 4 grams of carbs to 1 gram of protein and a little bit, like trace amounts of creatine in it. But it really helps me with my recovery. Then about an hour after that, I will have my meal with you know, with lots of protein and lots of carbs. But right now, most of my carbs are coming into my diet before and after my workout. 2 hours after that, I'll have another snack. 2 hours after that, I'll have dinner, which is, you know, lean meats, lots of vegetables, and then 2 hours after that, I'll either have like a Quest bar or another protein shake. So that's kind of how I fit all my stuff in throughout the day for all of you guys that were wondering. Alan, is yours pretty much the same, or what are you doing now?
For nutrition?
Yeah.
I work out first thing in the morning. So I've been getting up lately at about 4:30. Ugh, too early. I don't do any pre-workout. I've never, you know, I seem to get up just fine and get after it. So I get up and work out on an empty stomach, and then I have a post-workout supplement called Fuel Shot. It's just some simple carbs to get in instead of using Results in Recovery. I mix it with apple juice. I like that. And then a little, you know, probably half an hour later, Shakeology with whole grain piece of bread and some peanut butter on it for the rest of my breakfast. Then I'm at work. I'm a graduate student working in a lab at Michigan State. So I eat lunch probably 11:30. You know, whatever. Usually it's just leftovers from what we had the night before, because when my wife and I cook, we make big pots of stuff, or we batch cook most things. So you know, we both take leftovers to work for lunch. And then again for dinner, you know, and you know, so I just started a cut. I was up to eating 3,400 calories per day, trying to gain weight, but I just switched over to a cutting phase, and after 7 months of reverse dieting, I'm now slowly losing weight at 2,800 calories per day. So I still have a pretty big calorie budget, actually a decent amount bigger than what Lance has to work with. So I get a little bit more. I think right now I'm still at like 350 grams of carbs per day, and I'm losing weight slowly, which is cool. But But yeah,
Good.
lots of veggies for dinner. Lean meats. Tonight I had a 3rd-pound venison burger, but that's still pretty lean. Whole wheat bun, some whatnot, made to fit my macros. But yeah, kind of similar. I just have a little bit more of a budget to play with.
Yeah. So, but your supplements you're using right now are Shakeology,
Fuel Shot.
Fuel Start, or Fuel Shot. Yeah, and that's Beachbody's product too.
Mm-hmm.
Creatine or not?
Oh yeah.
Creatine.
Yeah, I don't even think about that. I just mix that into with my Shakeology. But timing for creatine really doesn't matter as long as you get it in at some point in the day.
Right. So let's, instead of hearing from two meatheads, let's hear, maybe Ann can shed light. I know she does the whole vegetarian thing. So Ann, can you hear? Can you talk?
I don't know. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you perfect.
It's really bad. I was reading stuff and not really listening to you.
No, that's normal. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. And just what we were doing is kind of just, we have a lot of people just kind of wondering about our schedules, like what we eat when we eat it, and what our schedule for supplements are. And I know you probably don't have a ton of supplements that you use, and you're a vegetarian, so I think it's probably good for them to hear from you too. Like, what's your typical day like?
Well, most of the time it is, I get up and have to get the kids off first, so it's usually coffee. But I try within the first hour to actually have breakfast, which I make sure that's a good amount of protein to start the day, particularly as a vegetarian where I don't, as you called yourself meatheads, you don't think I get a lot of protein during the day, but I do. But I always make sure I have it at every meal and snack, that it's part of it. So I always make sure, I tend to have Greek yogurt. I'm kind of addicted to the same breakfast every day. And then work out, and I'll have a snack then. And then lunch will be a couple hours later. And then afternoon is Shakeology. If I don't have that Shakeology in the afternoon, I will probably attempt to eat someone's arm off because I'm so hungry and probably could eat anything you put in front of me. And then, I don't know, dinner, which is, again, I make sure I eat protein. There's a lot of vegetables in my diet, obviously. One of my meal prep things is and being a vegetarian doesn't mean you have to eat salad all the time, but I really like my salad, so I meal prep all the lettuce and the vegetables, all the washing and cutting, because that can take forever if I do it every day. And I don't have time for that. That's normally lunch, because dinner's with the whole family, lunch is just mine. So that's a lot of time saver for me, because to pull that out every day and chop up vegetables and clean them would take forever. To do it all at once and then just have them in the fridge is much more of a time saver than, I don't know, when people are saying they don't have time, it's done. It actually saves time. What are you saying over there? Yes, I know arms are meat. Sorry, there's a side conversation going on, but I know this is kind of off topic, but when I have not had enough food, I get cranky. You do not want to be around me when I have not been properly fueled. I probably could actually eat an arm. Yes, I get very cranky. I have probably real low blood sugar. So for some reason I'm out and about longer than I planned, and don't have food on me or somewhere to eat. I'm not a nice person. So we need our fuel. We shouldn't be under fueling ourselves.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I answered the question.
Yeah, you pretty much did. Yeah, you answered the question. So for those of you that don't know, I don't know a whole lot about how vegetarians need to eat, so Ann does. So if you have vegetarian questions, I just direct you guys to Ann, because she's the pro on that stuff.
You can join our vegetarian group.
Yeah, she has a vegetarian group. So if you even if you're just curious about that kind of thing, send her a message and she'll get you added. And teach you how to do it properly so that you don't get sick and you're eating the right foods and the right amount of foods and all that fun stuff. So, so how's that group going, Ann? It's pretty active?
They've gotten quiet lately, but there's only 20 some of us, so I still post stuff.
Good. Cool. All right. All right. Let's see. What else did I have? Questions. Joey, do we have questions? Oh, wait, I muted you. Sorry. Oh, you unmuted yourself. Do we have questions?
We do have questions.
What do we got?
Okay, first question is about rest. I know there are no excuses, but with eating right and exercising, is there a good amount of sleep we should be getting? I was going on 4 hours a night or day and ended up exhausted and sick. I worked nights 3 nights a week and classes twice a week, so I have a hectic schedule. My question is, if that's all the hours I get of sleep, should I take an extra rest day or keep with 6 days of exercise?
4 hours is really low. I mean, everybody's different, so everybody's going to require different amounts of sleep. But I really think you need at least six to 8. For me, I perform best, or I feel best when I have about 7. If I go longer than that, especially if I sleep longer than 8 hours, I'm worthless all day. If I sleep less than 7 hours, I'm pretty much worthless all day. So that's 7 to 8, I'm good. But 4 hours of sleep, I would be a zombie. No wonder you're getting sick. I don't think that's healthy at all. I would do whatever it takes to, get some more sleep in. So, the easiest thing to do is go to bed earlier. Right. So adjust your schedule so you can go to bed earlier, because I don't think you can sustain working out in a busy life and sleeping 4 hours a night. I don't think that's very healthy. So do what you can to sleep more.
Okay. Kathy Porterfield's going to kill her husband or choke her husband. Okay, the real question is, Matt Allen is asking, any news on the obstacle course for the retreat?
No new news yet. Hopefully I'll find out, I don't know, maybe in a week or two, if we can get the obstacle course. I think we'll probably be able to. And hopefully the weather's good.
Stephanie Park is asking, is it okay to go all water and protein shakes for a few days to get rid of crap you ate for the prior days?
No, don't do that. That's silly. There's no reason to do that. Just clean up your diet. Eat the recommended calories that we're telling you, and you'll be fine. Your body has a great natural way of detoxifying itself on its own. Just eat, mostly whole foods, drink lots of water, get your fiber in, get your exercise in. Do not go on a super, just a protein shake water diet. That's not going to be good for you.
You will not.
If you want, there's a lot of people who, we talk about not going really low on calories and ruining your metabolism and all those things, and oftentimes I'll get people who email me with questions like, what about the Beachbody 3-day refresh? I know the calories are really low. Is it going to ruin my metabolism? And the answer to that is no. It's, when you're talking about ruining your metabolism, you're talking about being at a severe calorie deficit over a very long period of time and your body adapting to that calorie deficit so it can survive. Something like the 3-day refresh, you're still getting your fiber and your protein, and it's having you eat mostly whole foods. So that's not going to ruin your metabolism. That's actually a pretty good thing, I think. I think the 3-day refresh is a pretty good thing to kickstart healthy eating and a fitness program. I think, Alan, are you getting ready to do that, or did you do that?
I have it ordered.
Oh, okay.
It's on the way. Should be here by Friday. I'll probably end up doing it the next weekend, just so I have time to go and get the groceries for it and whatnot. But I wanted to add to the question about just doing protein shakes. You will feel like garbage if you like just hack out all carbs out of your diet for a day. When I was at Summit this past year, and Lance can attest to this, he probably noticed I was kind of like for a day. I got super busy just running around, and I was getting ready to go on stage to get interviewed. And like I had breakfast early, which is like a Shakeology shake, and probably not much else. Justin, you were my roommate. I don't think I had anything substantial for breakfast. And I basically didn't eat anything else until like 3 o'clock after I finished the interview. And like I had some protein bars that I was munching because I was hungry. But I just, I felt like trash until I went and like ate, a sandwich with this big roll bun on it and perked right up. So don't do that. The best thing to do is just get back to business, and it'll level out, like Lance said.
Yeah. What else we got, Joey?
Brandy Fry is asking, I'm starting to lose more weight, and I feel like my baby flap is going to get uglier than it is now. When you originally lost all of your weight, Lance, how did you keep your normal skin?
That's a good question. It's a question I get all the time. Everybody's worried about loose skin. And I totally get that. What I would say first is that loose skin is much healthier than excess body fat. So try not to worry about the excess skin too much. As far as what I did for excess skin, people ask me all the time if I had surgery to remove it, and no, I didn't. I didn't have any surgery. I don't know if I have just good genetics and my skin's elastic or what, but I don't have stretch marks even. But when I get really lean and I go to do push-ups, this is gross, but it's true, I do have skin on my lower abs, and it'll always be there, and that's okay. I kind of just, I use it as a reminder of where I was, how far I've came, and to never go back there again. But it is what it is. You're never, some people are gonna have more skin than others. Some people are gonna have stretch marks. There's nothing to really help that other than time or surgery. And whether you're somebody that wants to have surgery is completely up to you. I don't. If you want to get some excess skin removed, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. It's just for me and inspiring people, that wasn't something I ever wanted to do. I wanted to be like, I wanted to do it 100% natural and not have anything done to my body so that people know what's possible. So I've never had skin removed. It's just, over time that skin just gets tighter and tighter, but it's not something that happens fast. It takes a long time, and I'll probably always have a little bit of it, so I can't tell you how much you're going to have or even promise you that it's going to get better. But if you have loose skin, I think you need to be proud of the fact that you have loose skin, that you worked hard and got rid of that body fat, because like I said, loose skin is a much better option than excess body fat. What else, Joey?
Okay. Morrow is asking, what is your thought on the paleo diet?
I mean, it's basically what we do, right? Except, paleo diet is basically meats, fruits, vegetables. Basically, if you were a caveman, what they had to eat. I think it's fine. I used to be much more paleo than I am now. I used to stay away from dairy. Now I don't stay away from dairy. I actually And let me first say that everybody is different, and I don't think anybody is necessarily wrong on their views on dieting and what they want to do. It's your choice. I think our bodies all respond to different things different ways. Some people who are vegetarians look amazing. I mean, there's even vegetarian bodybuilders. So, you know, it's not for me, but it's for a lot of people, and that's okay. So paleo diet is not for me, but it's for a lot of people, and I think if you try it and you love it, then great, do it. I don't think there's anything against it. And I'm more, you know, I just eat lean meats and mostly whole foods. I try to keep processed foods to a minimum, but I'm just to a point where I don't eliminate anything from my diet. If I want, like today I had turkey chili, and I wanted a little bit of cheese on it, so I used a little bit of cheese on it. Do I think having a little bit of cheese on my turkey chili is going to make me bloated and fat? I don't. Some people do. Some people think that dairy is going to make them bloated and hold on to body fat, and I just don't think that's true. I think our bodies are really, really good at processing things. So I think whatever diet you love, whatever works for you, is perfectly fine. And I think the best way to know that is to try them out. It's try out different diets and see how it goes. I actually experimented with the vegan thing not very long, about a week, and I wanted to kill myself, so that didn't last very long. But to those of you who are vegan, more power to you. I couldn't make it. Does anybody else have anything to say on that? I know a lot of people get real sensitive about which diet to follow and what they want to do, but
I think when picking the diet plan for you, there's a few questions I ask myself, and I tell people to ask themselves. Is it healthy? Are you making progress towards your fitness goals? And can you see yourself doing the same thing 5 years from now? And if all three of those are yes, then rock it. If not, maybe reconsider.
Great answer. I love that. Yep. I can't do without cheese for 5 years, so give me some cheese. What else we got, Joey?
Carissa is asking, I have a question. If you still have a lot of carbs left at the end of the day to fit into your macros, can you eat them at night?
So when I started, I firmly believed that, because everybody said you have to taper your carbs during the day, so don't eat carbs at night. Your body will store them as fat. I mean, you know, that's the big fitness thing. That's the one of the catch things. You know, everybody was using. So when I started losing weight, I used that too, and I did not eat carbs late at night. After 5 o'clock in the evening, I only ate vegetables. I can tell you from my personal experience, when I have cut weight, and I've cut weight several times since then, I have tried it both with tapering carbs during the day and without tapering carbs during the day. For me, it made absolutely zero difference. I did not get fatter while restricting or eating carbs at night than I did while restricting carbs at night. So, you know, try both and see how it works for you. But my personal belief is that it's okay to eat carbs at night as long as it fits in your macros for the day. That's why it's so important to track your macros. As long as you're in your calorie range and you're hitting your macros, it doesn't matter whether you're getting those in the morning or at night. But I have more energy, and I feel like I retain more muscle and build muscle and get stronger when I time those carbs before and after my workouts. I'm sure Alan has something to add to that, but I'm not sure. Do you, Alan?
Yeah, it just comes down to staying within your goal throughout the course of the day. Yeah, I really don't think it matters. Mentally, though, if you find that you have cravings after dinner for something, save some carbs for after dinner and have a snack. Mentally, that's good for you. And, you know, just work it in that way. But, you know, timing Outside of more carbs around your workout because it's just good for energy levels and performance, I don't really think it matters either. I was up to eating 450 grams of carbs a day before I just started my cut, and I was eating carbs into the evening, and I wasn't gaining weight like a freight train, so it really doesn't matter, I don't think.
Yeah, I think so. I agree. All right, we have one more.
We do have Phil is asking a question. I'm finding that I've been getting really tired by the end of the day and sleeping on the way home. Driving, sleep, bad. Don't be doing that. What can I adjust to give me more energy? It's a fairly new issue.
Well, probably more food. That's what I would say. Generally, if you're getting weak and tired, it's either one of two things: more food or more rest, more sleep at night. I don't know how much sleep Phil's getting, and I know what Phil's calorie intake is like, and if I know Phil had well, he thought disappointing weight loss numbers, but from his pictures, I wouldn't have been disappointed at all. It looked like he definitely lost body fat. I think there was a scale issue. But I don't know, since he says this is a new issue, I don't know if he's just restricted his brought his calories down again. And if he's done that, if you've dropped your calories by 100 or 200 a day, you are going to be, a little bit more tired that first week. And I think your body will adjust and you'll feel fine the second week. So I'm not sure if Phil wants to message me his, what he's doing with his calories and how much sleep he's getting. I can answer that for his specific situation. But generally speaking, I would say if you're, not having enough energy throughout the day and you're getting really tired all of a sudden, you're either not eating enough or you're not resting enough. All right. That's it, guys. We're at 40 minutes, so I don't want to do it any longer than that. Thanks to all the coaches who joined us. I really appreciate it. Thanks for chiming in, for all the insight. Everybody in the group, keep it up. If you need more accountability and more one-on-one support, look in the files section. And there are tons of small groups that we have for each workout program. We have small groups for people who are trying to lose 50, 70, 100 pounds. The group's almost to 1,500 people now, so I know it's big. But to me, that's really exciting. I know we've gotten this big because what we're teaching works and people see amazing results with it. And they're telling their friends and family, which is great. But I know some of you, some of you love the big groups, and some of you want more accountability. So if you want more accountability, look in the file section, or reach out to your coach. Or, even if you want to, form a little small group of 5 to 10 people that you click with, that you can check in with and have as an accountability partner to keep you going, feel free to do that. But everybody's doing great. The group is fantastic. There is so much interaction and so many good things going on. I think you guys are going to have a wonderful 2015. I can see that you're all really learning and learning how to do this full time, forever, and that's really, really exciting to me, and I know it's exciting to the coaches. So keep it up and let us know if you need anything at all. We love you guys, and we will talk to you next Monday.